at their house. I believe that it was probably just the son then.
And now we have a situation where we have a number of people who feel very concerned about what we're doing.
Yeah.
We have a number of people who now are wondering that maybe I might be upset about that. No one should have to feel that. We want people to enjoy things. We want them to work hard. And we want to pay them fair wage for what they do. And hopefully we want to create an environment where they can grow, improve. And now we have a situation where that's not as likely as it is.
You know, but who's to say that people wouldn't have found out about this stuff on their own?
And they may not.
Okay.
That's okay. You know, and then we deal with that. But somehow you've interjected yourself into this as the person now who's going to kind of give out the information and make sure everybody is aware of the, not my word, sordid details of someone else's life. And no one appointed you to do that.
No one appointed me to do that.
That's something you've taken upon yourself. You had the right to do it. Don't misunderstand it. Absolutely acknowledge you had the right to do what you did. I don't think it was the smartest thing to do. And it certainly hasn't been helpful. I don't think it's been helpful to you. It certainly hasn't been helpful to your fellow workers. That's why we're having this conversation.
Okay. And I won't disagree with you on all those points that you just made. And I agree, like I said, it might have been the smartest thing or the most appropriate thing to do. And, you know, I shan't let something like that happen again.
Is there something, let's assume, okay, let's assume we've discussed it, you understand that. I appreciate the fact that you made the acknowledgement you have. So now what can we do to help this situation improve? How can we work together to do that? I have no preconceived idea of how that would be, though.
Me neither.
Well, can we talk about it?
Sure.
What might we do? We've got a situation where people feel uncomfortable. How can we make them feel more comfortable?
Well,
Would a meeting of all of you, some of you, 2 of you, 5 of you, would that help? Where we could kind of say, hey, look, you know, let's put the past in the past and let's move forward.
I don't know if a meeting is going to achieve that.
You said as part of our discussion this morning that you think you're being treated differently.
Mm-hmm.
We can deal with that separate and apart from this. If you believe that somehow you're not being treated fairly, then we can deal with that. If you, quite frankly, if you hold that as a serious belief, then I think you have not only the right but the responsibility to bring that to our attention so that we have an opportunity to make sure that you're being treated fairly. We want you to be treated as fairly as everyone else. So we can do that, I mean, as part of this today, or we could set up something else if you want to meet with Marguerite and talk about that, we'll deal with that. My concern right now, and the purpose obviously of us getting together this morning, is to deal with this other situation, which I see involving 10, 12, 15 people.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You know, the situation, I mean, so now he's not allowed to go to the Chester building. This is what I've been told.
Well, he has no responsibilities.
I heard he's not even allowed to go there.
He has no responsibilities.
So that's a situation I can't do anything about. It's a kind of an uncomfortable situation for him and for whoever else, but I can't really do anything to resolve that. And it's part of it. And
I don't understand what you mean.
what can I do to correct this? This is a piece that I can't do anything about that's existing. The fact that he can't go to Chester. I can't make that more comfortable.
That has nothing to do with you.
All right.
And that has nothing to do with you.
I don't know. What would you like me to do? I'm not sure what...
I'm being very open with you. I don't know. You have, I think, could have a better idea of how we might turn this around. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. I want people to feel comfortable about coming to work. I don't want people to feel that a fellow employee is kind of looking over their shoulder and might, send out an email that's going to accuse them of something or point out something in their life. Look, we all have frailties. We all have faults. None of us would be happy if the world knew about our weakest moment.
I haven't felt comfortable coming to work for probably 2 years now.
Well, and that shouldn't be. Okay? That absolutely should not.
I got a boss that brings me in for saying things like, I don't know, to people.
What's that?
Exactly. Jed brings me in one day and says, Paul Zalanowski asked you a question about the security cameras, and you answered, I don't know. Is that true? I said, could be. It depends if I didn't know the answer to the question or not. Well, that's not the answer that we give. We're a department that has only answers and no questions. You should have answered. I'll find out for you. I mean, this is petty stuff that I'm getting tagged on. I mean, things like that. And it's been a long time now. Did you, Marguerite, by chance see the grievance that I put in 2 years ago for when they took away my bonus and threatened to take away my cost of living? And so you didn't see that. It was like a 2-page thing that I wrote. Okay, and there was ridiculous claims on there, and the reasons they used to take away my bonus. And then this past year again, Jed's obviously trying to get me on every little thing. It's just obvious. So I don't feel comfortable coming to work. I've been sick to my stomach. I've been on anxiety medicine and high blood pressure medicine. I've gone to the doctors over this stuff. Last year I couldn't sleep. I don't know what it's called.
Zantac?
No, I don't think that's it. I haven't taken it in a little while. But last winter, I was on the verge of a nervous breakdown, honestly.
Because of what?
Yes. I was being falsely accused of things and picked on over little bitty things. And I couldn't sleep at night because I do take a lot of pride in my job. I do try to do a really good job. And it affected me so that I couldn't even sleep. So I haven't felt comfortable. I'm not trying to make it uncomfortable for other people. But
you understand that's...
I can see how that has been the result. I can see how that could have happened. I apologize for that.
Would you feel comfortable in apologizing to other people? I'm not asking you to do it in a formal way, other than as you interact with people, somehow take responsibility for what you did. Maybe that'll go a long way in kind of settling the waters. Acknowledge to people that maybe it wasn't the smartest thing to do. I understand.
Would you like me to send an email to that effect to the same people? Would that help?
Possibly. What would you feel comfortable with?
I would feel comfortable with that. If that would make everybody happy, or happier.
Well, we can't fix the world. People are going to have their own lives. Sometimes people make bad decisions. We all do it. I've made bad decisions. I assume you have. Marguerite, she's never made a bad decision.
Okay, not this conversation.
But we've got to fix it. And quite frankly, I'm very serious about this. If you feel that somehow personally you're not being treated fairly by the organization, then we need to address that. It's our responsibility to address that. Okay. So we got to go back and kind of fix things here a little bit. However you believe that might be helpful.
I want to let you know, though, I do, I'm well liked, and I do make it a nice place for people to come and work. Everybody likes me. You can ask, I wish you would. Ask anybody, stop any teacher in Chester. Ask the principals, ask any secretary, any custodian, any
my guess
maintenance.
is that you're absolutely correct.
I'm a nice guy.
We're talking about the people that you work with here in the organization, not people that you're servicing out in the district. I told you, the information that I've gotten from people are that you're an excellent technician, and we're happy to have you. That you do good work, and you've done that consistently. I'm talking about the inner relationship of the people that you work closely with. I think that's where all this intrigue seems to be.
All right, and I'm not going to say that I'm going to try to absolve myself of any responsibility as far as that goes. I think some of these issues could have been handled better by our management as well.
That may be.
They're not, there hasn't been an effective resolution coming from their end either in regards to some of this stuff. Okay.
But
so I
whatever it is,
one of the lowest guys in the total.
understood, and as I said, we'll be following up in several domains here to have things. I want things to be better tomorrow than they are today, and hopefully better even the day after that than they are now. That's the only goal.
Okay.
Going back and deciding 2 years ago, he said that, she said that, somebody else sent an email. It's got to go. We've got to let that go. We've got to deal with where we're moving forward. Remember, we started this conversation this morning when I told you this is not about discipline. This is not about, any of that. What it's about is what can we do to make tomorrow better than today. And right now, we've got a lot of people who are uncomfortable, including yourself. And we need to address all of that. We need to do that.
I'll help in any way I can.
Supportive way.
I would love to help you out.
And that's great. And I appreciate that, and I accept your willingness to do that. And I'd ask you to think about how you might do that in little ways. I'm not asking you to stand up on the street corner and make some big confession and take responsibility for the ills of the world. But where you can acknowledge to people that it probably wasn't the greatest thing that you did it, and that you're sorry you did it. Okay. Then I think that'll
you know what? I'll take care of that this evening when I get home. I'll send an email to every single person that I sent that link to, and I'll do just that. I'll apologize, and I'll say that wasn't a good thing for me to do, and I hope nobody was offended.
And hopefully we can all work together and feel supported by each other in the future.
Sure. I'm all for it. I want to help it be a good place. I want to help people feel comfortable, and I do that on a daily basis. All the other technicians, probably 90% of them, I would say, have no problem with me. I don't know, there might be one or two that do.
And my guess is that there are, often the impact that we have on people or groups of people is different than we may perceive it to be.
Yes.
And I think in this case, you don't necessarily have an opportunity to see how wide the impact of this has been on the fellow.
Okay.
I think you obviously believe that maybe one or two of them got a little bit upset about this.
Yeah.
I can tell you that it's a concern to virtually everyone.
Okay.
And you just have to kind of take a leap of faith and accept that.
I'll take your word for that.
So, because, there's no benefit for us to tell you that if it's not true. It's just not anything that we do. There's no reason for us to lie about it.
Yes.
So, and that's another thing that I just ask people to think about. Some of the things that we do, in fact, more people than we understand are doing this. This is like a little small town.
Yeah.
People work closely. Their lives, their personal lives, and their professional lives, of necessity, get intertwined. We know about each other. We talk to each other. We share information. We help each other. And occasionally that gets a little out of whack, and I think that's what's happening. So we need to fix it.
Okay. I'll do what I said, and absolutely, if there's anything else that you would like me to do or suggest, please. I'll be glad to help. Honestly.
And if there are issues, either personally that you believe that we can help you with, that you know what we are.
Okay. I appreciate that, too.
Thank you.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for telling me that. Okay. I don't want to bother anybody,
That's why we're here. That's why we're here. And we're here for you, just like we are for everyone.
I know there's a lot of employees here, and, it's a fine line between what might be considered petty and not. And then I'm the kind of person that would not impose on anybody, especially busy people like you.
If it's important to you, then it's important to us.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thanks for coming in today.
My pleasure. It's a bit of a sweaty hand, so.
It's okay.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
Okay. So long, everybody. See you later. Have a nice day. So long.